So here we are going to discuss about the topic epidemiological triad. Epidemiological triad is also called as ecological triad. Since the germ theory only discusses about the agent factor and there are other factors relating to the host and environment which determine whether or not disease will occur in the exposed host, it made the synthesis of three factors for the causation of disease. These are host, agent and environment. So here we have a model of epidemiological triad, the agent, host and environment. Now I am going to give an example for the epidemiological triad. When we take the case of Japanese encephalitis, here we have to draw the epidemiological triad like a triangle. Then here we are going to write the agent factor, then here the host factor, and then here the environment factor. In the case of Japanese encephalitis, the agent will be Japanese encephalitis virus. The host will be human or birds, and the environment will be small farms or culture lands. So this is an example for the epidemiological triad. This is how you should write the epidemiological triad. Next we are going to discuss the agent factor in detail. A disease agent is a primary link in the development of disease. A disease agent is defined as an element, a substance, living or non-living, or a force, tangible or intangible, the presence or absence of which may, following the effective contact with susceptible human host under proper environmental conditions, serve as a stimulus to initiate or perpetuate a disease process. There are several classifications for the disease agent. These are biological, social, physical, nutrient, chemical, mechanical, and absence or insufficiency or excess of a factor necessary to health. So there are in total 7 agent factors or classifications for the agent factor. Next we are going to discuss that factors in detail. First of all, the biological agent. They are living agents of disease, as we know, like fungi, bacteria, protozoa, helminths, viruses, arthropods, etc. And these living agents exhibit some of the biological properties such as infectivity, pathogenicity, virulence, etc. Infectivity means it is the ability of an infectious agent to invade and multiply in a host. Pathogenicity means it is the ability to invade clinically apparent illness. Virulence means it is defined as the proportion of clinical cases resulting in severe clinical manifestations. So next, the physical agent. The physical agents are exposure to excessive heat, cold, humidity, pressure, radiation, electricity, sound, etc. Next, we will discuss about the chemical agents. The chemical agents are again divided into two, endogenous and exogenous agents. Endogenous agents are produced inside the body and exogenous agents are produced outside the body. Examples for endogenous agents are urea, serum bilirubin, ketones, uric acid, calcium carbonate, etc. The examples for exogenous agents are harmful substances like noxious gases, volatile drugs and fumes, airborne solid particles, dust, insecticides, etc. Next is the mechanical agent. It includes chronic friction, mechanical forces that result in crushing, tearing, sprains, dislocations and even death. So we have 3 more factors that includes in the agent. It is nutrient agent, social agent, absence or insufficiency or excess of a factor necessary to health. So it is first is nutrient agent. These includes proteins, fats, carbohydrate, vitamins, minerals, water, etc. Social agents are poverty, smoking, abuse of drugs and alcohol, unhealthy lifestyles, social isolation, maternal deprivation, etc. Absence or insufficiency or excess of a factor necessary to health. These may be chemical factors like hormones, lack of structure, nutrient factor, lack of part of structure, chromosomal factors, immunological factors. So we have finished discussing the agent. Next, we shall discuss about the host. Host is one of the epidemiological determinants of disease. The risk factors related to host which predispose the interaction of host and agent to cause a disease are: first is lifestyle, past history of exposure, demographic characteristics, biological factors, psychosocial and economic characteristics. First, we shall discuss about the demographic characteristics. It includes age, sex, race, ethnic origin, marital status, etc. Next, we shall discuss about the biological host factor. It includes genetic factors, blood chemistry, blood groups, physiological functioning of body system, immune system, etc. Next comes the psychosocial and economic factors. Personality traits, education, occupation, social class and status, mental status, emotional makeup, health, knowledge and attitude. Lifestyle includes daily living, cultural practices including customs and traditions, health habits and nutritional practices, etc. Next comes the past history of exposure. It can range from infectious diseases to smoke in the environment, exposure to various occupational hazards. So this finishes about the host. Next, we shall discuss about the environment. The environment means the surroundings in which the people live. It is the third important epidemiological determinant of disease. As we have discussed about the agent and host, the environment also is a very important factor for the causation of a disease. First, let us look on the definition of environment. The environment is the aggregate of all the external conditions and influences affecting the life development of an organism. The environment has three components. They are physical, biological and psychosocial. First, let us discuss about the biological. It includes living things of animal kingdom, plants and microorganisms. Some of these are infectious agents, reservoirs of infection, intermediate hosts and vectors that transmit diseases. The physical factors are non-living chemical agents, physical factors. These include air, water, soil, environmental sanitation, housing, radiation, gravity, atmospheric pressure, noise, electricity, etc. Next is the psychosocial. It includes socio-economic and political organization that affects healthcare and its delivery system, health legislation, socio-cultural customs, traditional values, beliefs and attitude, education, religion and morals, lifestyle and family and community life. The psychosocial factors which can affect healthcare are menopause, poverty, migration, increasing population, loss of job, stressful situations, urbanizations, accidental disabilities, birth of retarded or handicapped child. So we have discussed about the epidemiological triad in detail. I hope all of you have understood. Thank you very much.